Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back. A lot of people are asking about what happened with my job, and I'm getting ring lights in my or light rings in my glasses. So we're gonna do this. Okay. So, anyways, the lighting's not the greatest right in this spot either, but um, I just wanted to make everybody aware of the situation. I guess I should start from the beginning. Um, I started working for these people, taking care of the kids in 2017. The older boy had just turned 2, and he's just about to turn 5 in January, just so you know. So it would have been 3 years that I would have been with them. They were planning for the baby when I started, and they ended up getting pregnant and having the baby. And he knew me, and I knew him since birth. Okay. He pretty much didn't want anything to do with anyone except for mommy and me for a while, because he knew me so well. And it was sad because he just started really, really getting close to me. He gave me the first hug and kiss goodbye when I left 2 days ago, which really made me sad yesterday. So, anyways, when I started, she went over the whole agreement with me as to what I was expected to do. For my interview, I had told her that I had done some extra things for the people that I used to work for prior to them. I did tell her that I did their laundry just because, out of boredom. The kids that I used to watch were at the time 7 and 9, so they were self-sufficient, and I didn't have to do a whole lot. So I would do things like laundry because I had a lot of time. So I did tell her that. Now, as time went on, oh, wait a minute, there was another thing. There was a written agreement that she had sent me, a written rule book, I guess you could call it. And in that book of rules, there were certain things that she stated to me, like one of the things was she wanted somebody to be able to go on vacation with them. They make trips to Georgia every year, and they make trips to Reddington Beach every year. So that was a requirement that they wanted you to go on vacation with them. However, she did state in her letter that a separate room would be provided, which would have been my own room. I went with them to the beach twice. I went with them to Georgia a couple of times, and I can tell you right now, I did not get my own room. I had to share my room with a little boy, so I had no privacy whatsoever. I was pretty much working 24 hours a day because he was in with me. So if he woke up during the night, it was my responsibility. There was just a lot of things that weren't as promised. Laundry became a part of my job description, which it was not, because that was something I voluntarily said that I would do. Now, I wouldn't have had any problem doing just the kids' laundry all the time, but I was also doing theirs. So I was doing way more than I should have been expected to do. I also ended up doing their dishes and just things that nannies don't do. Nannies do things that apply to the children, okay, not to the adults as well. I was not a maid, nor was I a housekeeper or anything like that. So, anyways, out of this whole ordeal, a couple of years ago, my husband suffered a major heart attack. Okay. And that kind of changed things with me being able to go away. The heart attack that he suffered was really bad. It caused him a lot of damage to the heart. And he was already told that if he suffers another heart attack, that he would not probably make it. So, me being his wife, I didn't want to make these trips with them to go up to Georgia because if anything does happen to him, she said, oh, we will get you back if anything happens. But if he suffers a heart attack that's that bad and it's going to take his life, I'm not going to get back in time to be able to see him. So that made me not want to do the Georgia trips anymore. But she is so stuck on wanting everything to be her way and perfect that she didn't see it from my point of view. She only saw it from her point of view, which was that it was part of the job requirement. Okay. She was supposed to hire a weekend nanny to work weekends, because that was another thing she stated in her letter to me before I started, was that I would be not required, but that they might need me for a weekend for a date night or a Bucks game or something like that. If I would be available, that would be great, but it was not a necessity. If not, she said that's okay too. So she took all of these things that she had said were not necessarily requirements, and she stuck them in my face majorly when she just emailed me the other day saying that these were the reasons why she was letting me go. So the reason she's letting me go, apparently, is because I can't do the Georgia trips, is because I don't want to work the weekends, because I basically don't want to, I can't be there at her beck and call. I mean, she wants me to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning for, so she can go to a hair appointment. After a night that I worked an 8 to 9 hour day until 7:15, 7:30 at night. So by the time I get home, it's almost 8 o'clock, and I suffer anxiety. I have to take anxiety medication to sleep. So I have to take that. So by the time I actually fall asleep and get to sleep, I'm not sleeping that good. And then I'm waking up early in the morning to be there the next day. So I explained that to her that, that is a swing shift. I do not want a swing shift. She's just little by little started changing my job, and this is a job requirement. This is a job requirement. And God forbid if I forgot to flip a load of laundry and put it in the dryer because I was too busy with the kids. I got scolded for that. And granted, she's also 20 years younger than me. So, to be honest, I was honestly thinking about looking into another job, but I would have at least given some notice before I did this. And she gave me no notice whatsoever. I worked 2 days ago. I worked my long day, which was at night. Nothing was said to me. The day went on like nothing ever happened. She was really nice to me, nothing at all. And then she had texted me that night to tell me not to come in the morning because her hairstylist, had the flu. And to come in the afternoon. So I went there in the afternoon. I walked in the house. It was really quiet, which was odd because normally the baby is downstairs. And I noticed that the old nanny's car was parked in front of the house. So she was upstairs with the baby, and she basically just said, "We need to talk." And she said, "We've decided we're heading in a new direction. We're going down a different path, and we need to let you go. Today's going to be your last day." So she did pay me for the full week. And she gave me a hug, and she was crying, but I don't know if that was real or not. It's really hard to tell. I don't know. Needless to say, she walked me out to the car. She got the stroller, got the car seat, gave me another hug, and that was it. We parted ways. So she thinks that because she paid me for the full week, that justifies just not giving me any notice. That is supposed to be enough to hold me over until I get another job. Well, that's not going to hold me over till I get another job, and that's why I'm as stressed out as I am, because I have a doctor's appointment coming up on the 25th. I have to pay, $80 for that out of pocket. Then I have to pay for my prescriptions. I have 2 prescriptions that I get, which is going to be over $50. So, this is why I've been so upset about this whole situation. Just so everybody knows, I just wanted to fill you in. That's what's going on. That's why I really need to sell these dolls that I made. And that's why I really would like it if somebody out there would order some dolls like the ones I'm making. The second witch doctor, the witch, and the Frankenstein. I do need to get some money as soon as possible. So just filling you in on the situation. My dog is going nuts out there right now because I think my kit that I ordered from Bountiful Baby to make the witch baby just got here. So I'm going to let you go. So anyways, yeah, that's what happened. So I'll talk to you guys later, and take care. God bless. Bye for now.